Hey there, beautiful souls. In today's pick a card reading, we are about to see if the person on your mind is the one. But please, please, please take the messages with a grain of salt because this is a collective reading after all. And yeah, I will try to provide you with as much information as I can, but in the end, the decision is yours. So let's move towards the reading and find out. Alright, so for the pick-up pile, I will use my other animal spirits, which are the spirit animal oracles. And yeah, I will try to use mostly tarot cards because I don't want to get too distracted or something. I just want to stay on point and try to answer the main question, which is, are they the one? So let's see which animal spirits are going to represent the piles. For pile number one, let's see which spirit is going to be pile number one. Okay, for pile number one, we have the hummingbirds. Let's see which animal spirit is going to represent pile number two. For pile number two, we have the deer spirits. All right. And finally, let's see which animal spirit is going to represent pile number three. And for pile number three, we have the starfish. So I will just, well, I will just leave the cards here. I'm not going to move them. What I wanted to say is just listen to your intuition, focus on the card that attracts you the most, the one that is shining brighter than the other ones, and select that one in order to get to your reading. But if you have hard time to distinguish between the cards I just came up, you can use the divine timing. So it works like this. If you come across this reading between 0 and 20 minutes in your local time, you can select the hummingbird. If you come across the reading between 21 and 40 minutes in your local time, you can select the deer spirit. And finally, if you come across this reading between 41 and 59 minutes in your local time, you can select the starfish. Whichever method you use, just be guided by your intuition and select the card that you feel that has messages for you. You will see the cards on a bigger screen, and I will meet you in the reading. Hello there, pal number one, for those of you who have chosen the hummingbird. Well, what I actually feel from this hummingbird is some kind of a positive energy. Mm, For some reason, I'm hearing in my head the words sweet melody. I don't know why. It's like this hummingbird wants to sing. This hummingbird wants to just to spread its song around. But also, yeah, the message that the hummingbird is saying, be here now. So it is inviting you to be in the present. But I feel that I don't know, just the overall message, the overall energies are somehow leading me towards the thought that this bird is just living in the now. This bird is just getting the nectar that it can get from any flower that it likes. And oh, I'm having a hard time to explain myself lately, but I'm not sure how are the planets, how is Mercury going on, how are the things with Mercury, but I'm having really hard time to explain myself. Uh, what I actually feel from this animal spirit is that indeed this bird is flying around and getting nectar from different flowers. So it is indeed focused on the now, but also it is focused on different flowers. I will just place the card here before saying any other any other nonsense and start with my tarot. Well, it doesn't have to be nonsense, but it's just I'm picking up messages, but I'm having a hard time to express them lately. I don't know why. Okay, let's proceed with the tarot and try to find the answer to the question. Just going to reshuffle. Okay, so let's first find out about your connection with this person. Please, Spirit, can you tell us what is going on within the connection between the people that chose this pile and the one that is on their minds? What is going on in this connection? Justice in reverse, Judgment upright, Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Uh, the messages and the energies are quite intense here. I feel that somebody is not able to see the truth. Somebody is not able to see the situation the way it is because we have the judgment in an upright position, but the justice is in reverse. So the situation is feeling quite unfair to start with. Mm, maybe here we have two people. One of them is a bit more awakened. One of them is a bit more like spiritually matured and sees things from a different angle, from a bit deeper kind of perspective. And because of that situation, because that somebody is not able to awaken or somebody is not able to realize something, I feel that the overall connection is a bit stuck, a bit stagnant. It's like there is a river in this card, in this Knight of Cups, that needs to be crossed, but this fox is just standing there and not knowing whether it can cross it or not. The river can symbolize emotions and feelings that are just flowing freely. And yeah, I'm just sensing that here things are a bit not moving much because of this situation. There is something that is not right, something that is unjust. And with the judgment, indeed, somebody feels a bit more awakened. Somebody is realizing this. Okay, let's try to find out more. Apologies for my voice. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this situation? This one wanted to come. Six of Swords. The Hierophant in reverse. And once again, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, to add more to this, I feel that somebody is willing to put all the pain away and just move away from this. Either move away from the connection itself or just leave this behind and try to move forward. We have the Hierophant as well, the Hierophant in reverse. This wants to indicate about something that is not traditional, some kind of understandings. Maybe your understandings, maybe your beliefs are not matching. Maybe you just have different point of views, different beliefs, and something is just not matching. And with the Six of Swords, I feel that there is some kind of departure, at least on mental level. Somebody's moving forward, somebody's leaving behind what was in the past and just moving forward. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse as well, once again. Well, just looking at this Knight of Cups, the key word that I'm picking up this time is the word nostalgia. Because I'm looking at those leaves that are falling, and this knight just standing there and collecting those leaves in its cup, or just standing there while the leaves are falling. I'm picking up the word nostalgia because I feel that there is some kind of nostalgic sensation in this connection. Mm, Either it feels that this person, I don't think many of you have been a long time with this person, or even, I'm not even sure if you have had connection, I mean, real relationship with this person, but something about this person might be feeling quite familiar. It might be feeling as if you've known them for a while. And this is what is actually causing that stagnation that I felt. Because we have this folks that is in front of a river, and it is not sure if it can cross that river, if it can move forward or just stay there. So I feel that that nostalgia kind of feeling is pulling you back. That nostalgia kind of feeling is not allowing you to move forward, even though there is some kind of a mental desire to just leave something behind and move forward. And this nostalgia feeling is coming from the fact that, indeed, for some of you, I feel that you thought that this person is somebody you've known in past life, or somebody that just felt like home, somebody that just felt comfortable. Something about them was reminding you about your past, or about some part of you that just was feeling comfortable. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this? Can you tell us more about this? We have Nine of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and Knight of Pentacles. This time we have the Pentacles Knight. Okay. My attention is somehow being taken by this Knight of Pentacles. I will talk about the other cards as well, but Knight of Pentacles, I think that wants to indicate some kind of significant meaning here. Just looking at this Knight, I feel that here we are talking about somebody that has already made up their mind, and they are slowly moving on certain direction. They already have some kind of itinerary in their heads, and they are just holding that pentacle and looking in the horizon, looking at the direction they want to move. This is a sensation that I got from this Knight of Pentacles right away. Then, moving towards the other cards, we have the Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Well, here I feel that some kind of frustrations from the past are being released. Somebody's freeing themselves from any kind of thoughts, any kind of things that have been causing anxiety or even sleepless nights with this Nine of Swords. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it just wants to indicate that, well, maybe there was just some kind of a bad timing, or something was not aligned. And this was in regards with those anxieties and those thoughts that maybe one of you, either you or the person on your mind, used to have. But indeed, here we are talking about situation that was frustrating since the Wheel of Fortune came in reverse. But the good thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that even if something is in certain kind of way, it can always change, because the wheel is spinning. The wheel is not stand still. And this is what I'm feeling here. It feels that the situation can change, things can change. So nothing here is staying permanent, regardless of how you felt about this situation, regardless if it was unfair, Well, it just wants to indicate that things can change. But the way it came in the reverse position, it wants to indicate about some kind of a bad timing that was happening between you and this person. A timing that allowed those frustrations, those sleepless nights, and those anxieties. All right. Well, I will pick up all my cards and move towards the core question, which is, are they the one? And I will have many other questions after this one, I hope. So, please, Spirit, can you answer the question that that is concerning pile number one and the person that is on their mind? Is the person that is on the mind of pile number one is the one for them? We have the Tower, we have the Judgment, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, three major arcana pile number one. And I just hear a crow that is singing, a crow that is making a sound. There is a tree in front of me on the balcony, and usually there are birds that are visiting every now and then, ravens, crows, and all kind of birds. So this is another sign for something spiritual. We have the Judgment card in an upright position, which wants to indicate that indeed there is some kind of a higher awakening here. Mm, whether they are the one, I well, I'll be honest. I don't sense that. I don't sense that this person might be. Well, honestly, the way the cards came, it just conveys me to a certain message. I feel that whatever you had with this person, it brought some kind of a tower moment in your life. It brought a moment where things just fall down in order for new things to come into your life. Yes, the timing between you and this person was not right. The timing was a bit off with the Wheel of Fortune. But with the Judgment card under these two cards, in the core of your meeting this person, in the core of your connection with this person, lays some kind of awakening. There is some kind of higher consciousness, higher realization. Whatever has happened between you and this person, I feel that it has brought some kind of new perspective, new understanding, awakening kind of sensation in your life. And having the Tower as well there, that's what leads me to the thought that, well, this somehow reminds me to the Dark Night of the Soul when you meet someone and everything just falls down after your encounter with this person. I feel that there was that Dark Night of the Soul kind of episode for you, or in general, something with this person felt as the Tower card, like something was breaking up and people were running in chaotic kind of movement in order to save themselves from the fallen objects. This kind of thing that I got in my mind when I'm looking at this card. But indeed, to answer this question, are they the one? I cannot say for sure yes or no, but what I can say for sure is that this person plays major role in your life. This person is responsible for some kind of awakening. This is the message that I felt the strongest. And they have triggered the tower moments in your life as well. Thanks to them, there was some kind of dark night of the soul that was activated. Okay, let's find out more about this because it's curious. Okay, we have King of Pentacles jumping on his own, Strength cards, and Queen of Swords. Okay, so to sum it up, I feel that this person is somehow somehow helping you to regain your strength or just come to realize how powerful you are, because we got the strength card that once again is under these cards, which is like fuel to the other cards. Whatever is your connection with this person, whatever has happened between you and this person, it somehow builds up your inner power, helps you realize how powerful you are. This can usually, well, it's not always an easy kind of sensation or experience. Sometimes it can be quite challenging to just realize how strong you are, because sometimes you need to prove yourself. Sometimes you need to go undergo trials and all kind of experiences in order to come to a point where you realize, okay, I have overcome this. That means that I'm actually quite powerful, quite strong person. This kind of sensation I'm picking up from the strength card, which is in the basis of these two cards that came. Above the strength card, we have the King of Pentacles. Mm, the key word that I'm picking up from this king is the word stability. Whatever has happened between you and this person, I think that they are sent to you in order to help you find your way back to stability, in order to help you see things from different eyes. Because when I look at this card, what I perceive is some kind of peaceful kind of environment. For some people, stability might be a stable job or some kind of stable big house. Here, when I look at this card, what I perceive as a keyword is not any kind of material object. It is more like simplicity. Yes, simplicity. That's the keyword that I'm picking up from this card. I feel that thanks to this connection, thanks to this experience, you have learned um, how precious simplicity it is, how to just enjoy being, enjoy living in the present moment. And I feel that this somehow has empowered you. Then we have the Queen of Swords as well. The Queen of Swords is she's usually representing clear mind, seeing things clearly, adopting some kind of objective perception. And I feel that whatever has happened with this person, it has somehow led you on the path to get to this position, to get to clarity. Maybe maybe what happened between you and this person was frustrating, but at the same time, as frustrating as it is, I feel that it was leading you towards a point where you are going to find a lot more clarity than you used to. I mean, how to say it? I feel that this connection is, after this connection, you will never be the same. After whatever has happened here, and whatever is about to happen after this episode here with the tower and etc. I feel that you will find yourself quite enriched, not in material kind of way, more in get to know yourself kind of way, more in spiritual kind of way. And the clarity that you're going to receive in your mind is going to be immense with this Queen of Swords. Okay, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this? Can you tell us more about this situation, about this connection? Okay, too many cards are flying. But maybe I should ask for a different question. It just did not pop up in my mind yet. I wanted to ask something else, but it just went away. Mm. Well, we had the question, are they the one? And the answer was a bit more like inclining towards no, but also it had positive impact here. That's what I felt strongly. Maybe what happened between you and this person, maybe it was not that positive, maybe it felt very unfair, but I feel that it does have its positive impact later on. Mm. Yeah, let's ask about this. Please, Spirit, can you tell us what this connection is leading to? What this connection is leading to? We have the Hermit, we have the Empress, we have the Six of Wands. Okay. Pile number one, the message came positive, but I'm not sure if the positivity is about the connection itself or about what it's. Well, I think that it is more about what it's leading towards. We have the Hermit card, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of enlightening going on, and it is hinting about period of reflection, period of getting to know yourself, period of isolating yourself from the external world and just sinking in your own internal world. We have the Empress under the Hermit. We actually had a lot of major arcanas for this for these shuffles. The Empress under the Hermit. Well, I feel that in order to realize your own power, in order to realize your own feminine energy or your own creativity, I feel that this connection is leading you more towards isolation and reflection. And we have the Six of Wands in the bottom of the deck, which is card of victory. I feel that things are, how to say it, well, we have the Hermit, which is indicating some kind of isolation. Then we have the Empress, which is somehow helping you to see your creative power, your power to be prolific and successful. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is card of victory, which shows you that you can be that victorious person. You can make achievements. You can just achieve your goals and overcome challenges. But if I have to describe all this with one word, that word would be empowerment. This is what I feel. I feel that this connection is empowering you. Maybe you are not realizing it, but even if you are not realizing it, I feel that it is leading you, it is pulling you strongly on that direction. Okay, let's ask about that person actually. Let's find out more about this person. Let's see how they feel in this connection. Please, Spirit, can you tell us how is the person that is on the mind of pile number one? How are they feeling about that connection? How are they feeling about that connection that they have with the person who is watching this? The Chariot, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Okay. Oh, this is also interesting because we have Major Arcana that is on top, and we have a bit contradicting energies. Mm, with the Ten of Pentacles, well, the general perception of this person is a perception of abundance. I feel that this person also feels enriched through this connection. And having the Chariot, it wants to indicate that they are moving forwards. They are feeling, how to say it? Well, they acknowledge. They acknowledge all that they have gained through this connection. They realize that They realize that you have delivered a lot to them with this Ten of Pentacles. This is the general feeling that I'm getting from this card. They do appreciate what you have given to them. And with the Chariot card, I feel that this person is moving forward. I feel that they have some kind of dynamic that they want to follow, and they are just taking all the best they can, and they are just moving forward with this Chariot. And we have the Ten of Wands in the bottom of the deck, which wants to indicate that this person has burdens, they have responsibilities, things that they are carrying on their back. So I feel that indeed they choose to move forward because they have things to care about. They have things to take care of. Okay, let's get some more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about this person and their feelings? Ace of Cups, the Fool in reverse, and Two of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Okay. Well, with the Fool in reverse, I feel that they do realize that they have messed up something. I'm not sure if they have, but with the Fool in reverse, I feel some kind of careless energy. They realize that they were careless. And with the Ace of Cups, mm, well, this is card of new beginnings, especially in romantic kind of aspect. Combining this card with the Fool in reverse, I feel that they don't want to make some kind of a mistake. Even if they want to have a new beginning, even if they do feel positive, good feelings towards you, I think that they don't want to make a mistake. They don't want to rush with this Fool that is under this card. The other thing is that we have the Two of Cups in reverse, which wants to indicate that there are some kind of misunderstandings, and they want to avoid this. They don't want to have misunderstandings with you. That's why we have the Fool in reverse, because they don't want to make mistakes. They don't want to initiate something that will lead towards quarrels, misunderstandings. What I'm feeling as a general energy is that this person do care about you, regardless of what they show. Maybe they care so much about you that they realize that they might not be the one for you. That's why they don't want to hurt you in some kind of way. All right. Well, I will just take last cards in order to ask for an advice, as I usually ask for an advice in order to find out what Spirit wants to advise you. And then I will take some songs. Please, Spirit, can you tell us, can you give advice to the person that is watching this? Can you give advice about this connection to the person that is watching this? Nine of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands, the Devil. Okay. Here we are talking about very, very interesting energies. This was supposed to be an advice, but having the Devil, I just feel that pull that is not letting you move. I just feel that stuck kind of energies. It's like the devil is holding you and not letting you move. So even if it feels that way, even if it feels that you cannot move on from this connection, even if it feels that something always is pulling you towards this connection, Spirit wants to say to you that you are always moving forward, regardless of that stuck or stagnant kind of energy that is in your life. It is there for a reason, and you are moving on your way, you are moving on your path, regardless of anything else. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, Spirit wants to say to you that whatever frustrations you have or you have had, they are being cleared up, and you are moving on your way. Even if it feels a bit stuck right now, even if it feels that things are not moving anywhere, you are still moving forward, and you are on your path to recover from any kind of frustrations and anxieties that you might have experienced. So, Spirit just wants to say to you, keep in mind that you are moving forward. Life is moving forward. Nothing is stuck, even if it feels like that. Alright. Mm, I'm just going to take some songs and see how they are going to resonate. Song number one. We have Share, Believe. Do you believe in love after life? Or was it? Yeah, that was the lyrics, I think. Yeah. Do you believe in love after life? So I feel that this is a good beginning to start with the songs, because it just wants to give you some kind of a hope to keep believing that things are going to settle in a way that they are supposed to settle. I just sense some kind of higher purpose, higher meaning. Then we have Ariana Grande, The Week and The Weekend, Love Me Harder. Okay, so I feel that somebody needed to express their feelings harder here, as the lyrics of the song is suggesting. Love me harder. If you want to get me, you you gotta love me harder, if I remember correctly. Let's take this one. Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you and I don't want to miss a thing. Okay, well, indeed, here we have romantic feelings. Indeed, here we have that sensation that somebody doesn't want to let go of the other person. Mm, I would just take one more song. Apologies for the interruption. Somebody just came home, and I just wanted to finish it up. But yeah, so I was holding in my head the Olivia Rodrigo song, which is "Deja Vu," and indeed, this song is reminiscing something. In the lyrics, I think that she was addressing to another girl that is experiencing the same things with the same guy. But I don't sense this kind of vibe here. I sense it more as of I don't know how to explain. It's like reminiscing something, feeling some kind of nostalgia, reminiscing some kind of moments that maybe you didn't even have with this person, but you wanted to have. This kind of vibes I'm picking up from this song. All right, pal number one. Well, I think I will stop here with this reading. I hope I have managed to give you a good answer, even though it came a bit confusing. But I do feel that, regardless of anything, whether this person is the one or not, I feel that this person has some kind of a big impact in your life. They have left a big impact in your life. And probably this is somebody with whom you have strong connection. That's why they affected you this much. So yeah, if you enjoy the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it and get the messages that they are meant to find. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription is really, really precious for me, and it is helping me grow and also motivates me to just keep creating content for all of you. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Sending you many, many blessings, and I hope everything will work out in an absolutely best way for you. Hope to see you again. Bye. Hello there, pal number two, for those of you who have chosen the deer spirit. Well, when I look at this deer spirit, the key word that I'm getting in my head is the word innocence. And even the card is saying bring a gentle touch. So indeed, I feel a bit more like genuine, innocent kind of energies. Maybe somebody's quite pure within this connection. Somebody's indeed quite innocent. But I just feel gentle and innocent kind of energies. Even if there are mistakes that they have been made, I'm hearing in my head that, well, it sounds a bit biblical to be honest, but they didn't know what they were doing. So I don't know. It just the word innocence is there. That's how I perceive it. I would just place the deer spirit here and proceed with my tarot cards in order to find out more about your connection and see if the person that is on your mind is the one. So let's start with the first question, which is about your connection. Let's first try and find out more about what kind of connection is this and how things are going on, and then we'll answer the next question, which is the main one. Just going to reshuffle my deck. Okay. So please, Spirit, can you tell us what is going on within the connection of the person that is on the mind of the people that are watching this reading and them? What is going on within this connection? We have Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant in the no, the Hermit in reverse, and Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. Hmm. I think that somebody helped the other person. Somebody was literally trying to pull the other person from some kind of isolation, from some kind of depression. This is the main message that I got here. And having the Page of Cups, indeed, it wants to indicate about some kind of gentle, innocent kind of energies. But I feel that one of you was like medicine to the other. One of you helped the other person to overcome some kind of a major difficult situation that they had in their life, situation that made them very pessimistic, and the overall outlook that they had on life was a bit more dark and was darker and pessimistic. And one of you just came at the right time and helped this person, or they helped you to just get out from some kind of depressive episode. It might have been hard because we have the Hermit in reverse, which also indicates that that pulling out kind of procedure was not that easy. It was a bit. It might have felt a bit forced, but the overall outcome is good. The overall impact is good because somebody here is releasing energies of pessimism, energies of regret, energies of looking in the past with pain. Okay, let's find out more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us? Apologies, my voice is going. Can you tell us more about this? Can you tell us more about this connection? Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Well, I feel that still somebody within this connection is carrying a lot of burdens and they have hard time to see things. Somebody within this connection is still quite confused with this Eight of Swords appearing, like not knowing which way they need to go. Not the way I perceive it is not having clear mental picture in their head, not like not being awakened or not being able to realize not being able to realize what is going on around them on some kind of a deeper mental kind of perspective. And this person is feeling a bit blocked, a bit not knowing which way to go, what to do, and they are just carrying their burdens. They are just carrying some kind of a burdens on their back with this nine, with this 10 of Wands. Burdens, responsibilities. It could be many things that they are carrying on their back, but they just don't seem to mentally have that capacity to see beyond their responsibilities, to see beyond the things that they are carrying. Maybe they are just in that kind of mentality that is locking them up. Or this might be you that I'm talking about because this is connection. It's not them particularly or you. It could be either one of you. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse, which wants to indicate that, well, with this card, I perceive that somebody is giving up a war, somebody is giving up fighting, giving up. Mm, well, not exactly giving up, but realizing what impact those mental things are having on them. Because with the Five of Swords, we are talking about having a pyrrhic win, having a mm, well, giving a lot of victims, but still achieving victory. But since this card came in reverse, it feels that the war is pointless at all. It feels that there is no point to fight. And I feel that somebody is realizing this. By that I mean those responsibilities that they are carrying and that mental frustration they are having. They are on the point to realize that all those things that they carry on their back, all those things that are blocking them on mental level, it's just pointless to have it in their life. Okay. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this connection in terms of what type of connection is this? What do we need to know about this connection? We have Justice in reverse, the World, and Judgment. Okay. Well, not everything within this connection feels fair when the Justice comes in reverse, but this connection definitely does help you to pass through some kind of a portal. This connection definitely helps you to just move towards some kind of a next stage in your life. Either you or the person on your mind, or maybe both of you. I think that this is more about both of you because we had three major arcanas here, so it cannot affect only one or yeah. I think that this is about the overall connection that it is affecting both of you. I think that something within this connection is not feeling fair, but it is pushing you towards some kind of new chapter, some kind of a new version of yourself with this World card. Because you can see that we have a fox that is passing through a portal. It's like overcoming something and moving towards the next stage of their life. And on top of that, we have the Judgment card, which wants to indicate some kind of awakening, some kind of wake up call, or just realizing your true purpose, your true potential, these kind of vibes I'm picking up from this judgment. Because we have a fox that is blowing the trumpet and all the other ones are getting up. They are like shaking the snow from their fur and just listening to the sound of the trumpet, waking up. So if I have to sum up this connection, it feels more like a wake up call for you and for this person. I think that you helped each other for some in some kind of way, or you are helping each other in some kind of way, and it is leading you towards some kind of new doors. Okay, let's see where this is leading. Please, Spirit, can you tell us where this is leading? Where this is leading with the World card? The Hierophant in reverse. Five of Pentacles upright, and Eight of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is some kind of transition, some kind of change. With the Five of Pentacles, we are starting from the bad kind of energies, the energies of lack, and climbing from the energies of lack towards the Hierophant in reverse. I feel that this is leading towards some kind of non-traditional outcome, something that is not expected. First of all, because the Hierophant is in reverse. And also it is leading towards something higher, because we have the Hierophant in general. It is leading towards some kind of higher consciousness, higher knowledge. It's like through suffering, through challenge, through pain, reaching some kind of enlightenment, some kind of blessing, some kind of spiritual gift. And we have the Eight of Cups in an upright in the bottom of the deck, which is indicating detachment, emotional detachment, seeing the cups that are there and still choosing to take a different path, detaching yourself. So I feel that there is detachment kind of episode within this connection, and I feel that it might have started badly, or at least one of you was in a bad place when this started, or maybe both of you. But what it's leading towards is not bad at all. It is leading towards some kind of self-realization, self-inquiry. And yeah, it is changing your direction, because I see that these folks, maybe it realized that we have cups here, and maybe it realized, okay, here are the cups that I wanted, but do I really want them? Is this really what I want? And it chooses to walk away from those cups. So this also could indicate some kind of change of direction, realizing what actually you want. Okay, I will just pick up the cards and move towards the core question, which is, are they the one? Just going to reshuffle my deck first. Oops. Okay, so please, Spirit, can you tell us, is the person that is on the mind of pile number 2, is this the one? Is this the one they are meant to be with? The Empress in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, this is very interesting, pile number 2. We have both the Empress and the Emperor, but the Empress came with the head down, and we have Four of Wands under them. So I feel that this connection had some kind of premises, had some kind of basis that for the time being felt good, but the overall energies felt a bit unstable because the Four of Wands are in reverse. I'm not sure what exactly might have happened between you and this person, but the overall energy felt a bit unstable. And having the Empress in reverse, this wants to indicate not being able to express feminine energy, not being able to express creativity. And we have the Emperor in an upright position, which is more masculine kind of energy. Well, I feel that here we have a bit disbalance, especially having the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, usually the four cards are indicating balance. I mean, even the tables have four legs in order to keep things balanced. And here we have the feminine energy in reverse and the masculine upright. So, mm, how to say it? There is some kind of imbalance that is going on within this connection. And to answer the question, are they the one? Well, based on these cards, I feel that they do have significant meaning for you. They do have significant impact in your life. But are they the one? It is inclining more towards no than yes. But also there is that potential because we have feminine and masculine energy. I mean, the two counterparts just came together. The only thing is that one of the counterparts is in reverse. So to be honest, the answer is between yes on or yes and no. It's not categoric yes and it's not categoric no, but it feels a bit more like no because seeing that four of wands. But I'm not just going to leave it like this. I will take more cards in order to clarify it. So please, Spirit, can you clarify this? Are they actually the one that pile number 3 is meant to be with? Are they the one? Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, pile number 2, well, it feels a bit challenging to be in this connection. It feels a bit difficult. Maybe some of you feel a bit misunderstood and maybe some of you need some time alone. This is what I'm perceiving with the Hermit. But the other thing is that definitely this connection has helped you to grow, helped you to find some kind of enlightenment with this Hermit. But the overall sensation that I'm getting here is that it is a bit difficult to keep the balance with this Two of Pentacles. You can see that this folks looks tired. So even if they were the one, I think that it would be a bit challenging for you to keep going within this connection after certain period of time because we have the Two of Pentacles and we have juggling different things. Successfully juggling different things, but still kind of investing too much of your energy to a point where you feel tired. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. This is the most stable knight, and since it came in reverse, I feel that this stable knight doesn't know in which direction to go. Or at least there is a point where there is some kind of unknown kind of step that they need to make, or just not. I'm having a hard time to express myself today or lately in general. So, yeah, seeing this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that they just don't know which direction to take. There is that lack of knowledge which direction this can go. So I think things are inclining more towards no, but I will take more cards in order to make it more and more clear. But still, as I mentioned in the intro, I think keep it in mind that this is a collective reading. I will just take the cards, give you the messages. The answer should be within you, not within this reading. You should know the answer intuitively based on what I'm showing here. So please, Spirit, can you tell us more? Can you give us more clues? Is this person the one? Is this person the one that pile number 3 is meant to be with? The Tower. Ten of Wands in reverse. The Magician. Okay. A lot of major arcanas pile number 2. A lot of major arcanas. Starting off with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Here we have a point where somebody chooses to let go of all their responsibilities and all the heavy burdens they are carrying. And with the Tower we have the breaking point, the breaking moment, where things are falling apart and everyone is just running for their life. So I feel that there is some kind of liberation moment within this connection. There is that Tower moment where everything is falling apart and where you might have a chance to rebuild things with this Magician. Because the fox that we have in the tower is running towards the fox that is jumping here with the magic wands. The fox that can build everything from it can build everything just with the swaying of its magic wand. I mean swinging. uh, so yeah, I feel that indeed indeed something needs to go down, something needs to break down within this connection in order to be able to rebuild it in a different way, in order to reshape it. I mean, you saw that we had the Empress and the Emperor, but the Empress is actually still is in reverse. The Emperor disappeared because it was in the bottom of the deck. So indeed something doesn't feel alright. In order for this to work out, something needs to go. Something needs to be broken down, and things needs to be mm, things needs to start from the beginning with new manifestation, with new kind of approach, with both of you changed from that tower moment. Only when something breaks down to the ground, then there is a possibility for new things to sprout. So I'm just giving you the messages. I don't want to say to you categorically yes or no. I know that many of you are looking for that answer, but I cannot give you yes or no. All I can do is just deliver you the messages. For the rest, I think that you will know within your heart, within your intuition, what is up with this connection. Let me just take a look at my timer. We still have time. I will take a few cards in order to see how they are actually feeling about this connection. Might be interesting to find out. Please, Spirit, can you tell us how is this person feeling within this connection? How are they feeling within this connection? Ace of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. And Six of Cups in an upright position in the bottom of the deck. Okay, they definitely feel that this is something that is meant to be with this Six of Cups. But at the same time, sometimes they don't find the right way to express themselves with those Ace of Swords in reverse. And things feel a bit intense because you have the Knight of Swords as well. It's like there is that rushing kind of energy. But with the Six of Cups, I feel that they do feel this connection as something significant. Maybe something that is even from past life, or definitely they feel some kind of strong connection there. There is that gentle energy that I'm feeling from the deer spirit as well, that is portrayed in this Six of Cups. Okay, let's find out more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more? How is this person feeling in this connection? How is this person feeling to be in the connection with the people that are watching this reading? Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor in an upright position. Once again, we have the Emperor. We have strong masculine energy. Uh, well, I feel that within this connection, somebody's having very strong masculine kind of energy that is a bit more rigid, a bit more controlling, a bit more dominant as well. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, well, I feel that somebody is not, once again, not being able to express themselves. I asked about how they feel in this connection, and just to not get confused or just get distracted, I will try to keep the messages in that way. Just trying to pick them up. Well, with this Page of Cups, I think that this person has suppressed something. They have suppressed feelings, emotions. They have maybe has something to do with time of their life where they were not able to just express themselves, and they have adopted some kind of masculinity, some kind of masculine rigid energies. But it doesn't feel that this is their true nature. It feels more that they have adopted this as part of their life in order to appear strong, in order to be strong. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, indeed, I feel that this person is suppressing their more gentle and innocent side. And since we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well, mm, well, this just wants to point out that there were different times in their life where the wheel just spun in that direction, and it was requiring from them to suppress that gentle side of them and be a bit more like dominant, a bit more in masculine kind of energies. So, how they feel within this connection, they have things that they cannot express. They cannot express their gentle side, I think. And with the Emperor, they feel that they need to be a leader, they need to lead this. They are in a bit more rigid kind of energies. Just going to pause for a second, just bear with me. Apologies for the interruption, I'm back. So, yeah, this person is feeling a bit more like rigid. They feel that they need to be in control for some reason. Okay, what I'm about to do is just ask for an advice. What spirit wants to advise you about this connection, this situation in general? So, please, spirit, what is your advice for pile number 2 about their connection with the one that is on their mind? What is your advice for pile number 2? Five of Swords, the Star in reverse, and Death in reverse. Okay. Pile number 2, a lot of major arcanas are coming for your reading. In the other ones, there weren't that many. Well, the other one, because I had only one pile. But yeah, there weren't that many major occurrences in this one. Here in the advice section, we have the star and the death in reverse, and five of swords in an upright position. Just give me a second until I decode the message that the cards wants to deliver in this composition. Well, with the star card in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say that you might be a bit disillusioned, you might be a bit disappointed. And with the death card in reverse, I also feel that you might have hard time to hard time to embrace some kind of a change, hard time to let things let new energies enter your life, either because I'm not sure if you are just in your comfort zone, or just it could be any kind of reason. Actually, it could be any kind of reason, but the death card in reverse indeed wants to indicate that there is some kind of difficulty to embrace change. And with the star in reverse as well, I feel a bit feeling disillusioned, feeling a bit not hopeless, but close to hopeless. And with the five of swords, I feel that this is the message that Spirit wants to say to you. Whatever is going on here, Spirit wants to say to you to keep moving forward. This is not going to be a victory without any victims. And even if you have to give victims, sometimes you need to just pay the price and move forward. This kind of advice I sense from Spirit. Spirit just wanted to indicate the situation, and then just wanted to say to you to do what you have to do. And even if you have to pay sacrifices, even if this will take some kind of victims, you just have to do what you have to do in order to move forward, or in order to just get where you're supposed to get. I know it sounds a bit dark, but that's how I perceive it. Mm, just like I did with the other piles, I will take some songs in order to see how they are going to resonate within your connection with this person. Let's see which song we are going to get first. We have Nickelback, How You Remind Me. This is how you remind me of who I really am, if I remember correctly the lyrics. Okay, well, I feel that within this connection there is that push to just get to know yourself better. Either you are helping them to discover themselves, or they are helping you, or you both help each other. But this song just wants to indicate that there is that self knowledge, self recognition kind of vibe that is involving. Let's take another one. Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Okay, we have flirty energies in this song. I don't know in what kind of terms you are with this person, but there is that naughty, flirty kind of energy that is there. Let's take more. Adele, Rolling in the Deep. Okay. So we had light energies with this Carly Rae Jepsen song, and now we have a bit more deeper and heavier energies with Rolling in the Deep. Well, we could have had it all, Rolling in the Deep. Mm. For some reason, the rest of the lyrics is not coming to my brain, but I knew this song. Well, mm, mm, Well, this song is indicating about indeed some kind of deeper feelings. We could have had it all rolling in the deep. No, the rest is not coming. Mm, but I think that this is the key message here, that you could have had it all and just establish a bit deeper connection with this person. Maybe that's where the problem is, or was, or it could be, because maybe you are not able to connect on that deeper kind of level. Maybe there is connection, but when it's about the depth, things are struggling. Let's pick another one. We have Ariana Grande, No Tears Left to Cry. Right now, in the state of mind I wanna be all the time, and there are no more tears left to cry. Well, this song is about adopting different mentality, different kind of mindset, and just picking up what you have to pick up, and just moving forward with a different mentality. All right, well, these were the messages for you, pal number two. If you enjoyed this reading or you find the messages valuable, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription is really, really, really precious for me. So thank you very much for watching this, and sending you many, many blessings, and I hope everything works out in an absolutely best possible way for you. So that was it indeed. Hope to see you again next time. Bye. Last but not least, we have pile number three. So let's take a look at the starfish. The starfish is saying open to infinite possibility, and the key word that I'm picking up from this card is the word optimism. I feel that by picking up this card, Spirit wanted to guide you to the message that you should stay optimistic. You should just be open to the infinite possibilities. I feel that something good is awaiting you. There is something good that is out there for you. But just looking at the starfish, I see it in my head that it just wants to hug you or something like that. It just wants to say to you that the world has endless possibilities. So you should not worry whether you are going to end up with the one or another one or whoever. I feel that this card just wants to say to you to be open for possibilities, and just know that you are going to be with whom you are meant to be. Things are just going to fall into place the way they are supposed to. This kind of positive message I perceived just from this card. So let's try to find out more about your connection with the person that is on your mind. And then I will directly ask the question which is on the title: Are they the one? Let's first check what's going on with your connection with this person. What do we need to know about your connection? Just going to reshuffle first in order to refresh the energies a bit. All right. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what is going on within this connection? The connection that is between people that are watching this and the ones that are on their minds. What is going on within this connection? What are the energies there? Three of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Temperance. Okay, so with the Three of Cups, I feel indeed a bit more lively energies, a bit more friendship-like celebration, and having the Queen of Wands under it. mm, I'm just trying to focus in order to get the right messages from the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups combined. Well, there is something that gets my attention actually, is that this fox has hand marks or just some kind of inks on her tail. And I feel that this just wants to indicate that there is some kind of a mark, some kind of trace, something that is left in that fox, and it feels that how to say, some kind of image that you might be having in your head, or some kind of image that they might be having in their heads. And I feel that it is related with a bit with a maybe with third party kind of situation. Maybe somebody is a bit more jealous. Maybe somebody has had past experience with a third party kind of situation, and they're a bit more cautious, they're a bit more on guard, because even looking at this Queen of Wands, she's she's holding this wand, but she's holding it with some kind of significant pride. She's holding it, but she's like dominating it, like, this is my wand, I'm not going to give it to anyone. And then above her we have the Three of Cups. From the Three of Cups, I feel a bit more carefree kind of energy, party kind of energy, but at the same time, it could lead towards some kind of a third party situation. So I feel that somebody within this connection is a bit more like not jealous, but yeah, it could be said jealous. Also, a bit more possessive. Yeah, maybe that's the word, possessive. Like, this is mine, and I'm not letting it go anywhere. And then we have the Temperance card, which is indicating free flow of events, free flow of everything, because I'm focused on this folks that is pouring water. So I feel that here there is some kind of necessity of balance. It's like maybe there are some kind of clashes, maybe there are some kind of arguments, but at the end of the day, I mean, in the beginning of the new day, because here literally you can see that the sun is coming up, so it's like a new day already. It seems that the balance is going back into place. This kind of vibe I'm perceiving. Okay, let's find out more about it, because I was just picking up some fragments. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this situation here that I just perceived? Can you tell us more about it? The Star card in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. Well, I feel that this is some kind of upsetting situation for some of you, because we have the Star in reverse, which is like feeling a bit disillusioned, feeling a bit hopeless. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse as well under the Star, it's like there aren't much opportunities, there isn't much chance to do things, to enjoy things. Also, there is lack of option with the Seven of Cups in reverse. I indeed feel that somebody in this connection might be a little bit more possessive, which is limiting the options to have fun and enjoy yourself, and just uh, just rush after new opportunities. And indeed, with the Star card, we can also talk about confusions, because sometimes the stars are shining bright and they are just blinding us. I'm focused on these blinding lights that I see on the Star card. Okay, let's try to find out more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about the connection itself? What do we need to know more about the connection itself? Judgment in reverse and Queen of Swords. Two of Cups. Temperance once again. Okay. Well, pile number three, I feel that there is some kind of balance between you and this person to start with, because we have the Temperance card once again for a second time, and it's appearing in the bottom of the deck. So, as overall energy, I think that you and this person can set things in some kind of a balance. Let's take a look at the other cards. We have the Judgment in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords. Two of Cups under them. Okay, so from this Two of Cups, I'm feeling a bit like sinking together, trying to be a team, trying to make things together, trying to have fun together, trying to vibe together. But with the Judgment card in reverse, I feel that even though you are, well, kind of a good match, kind of getting on well together, there are things that are not awakened yet. There are things that are not triggered yet with this Judgment card. It's like somebody needs to make a lot of compromising in order to keep the peace flowing, keep the energies at peace. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel that somebody's realizing that somebody's like above those things. Literally, when I look at this queen, she seems quite proud, and also she seems that she doesn't care too much. She seems a bit as a person that is looking at things objectively. She might see things that she doesn't like, but she doesn't bother with them. She is just above them. This kind of vibe I'm perceiving from this Queen of Swords. And indeed, with the Judgment cards, I I just feel that there are things that are not being said out loud. There are things that are there, but they are in a bit more dormant kind of state, and they might get activated through different events that might come and go and stir up the situation a bit. But in the end, in the morning, in the morning, there is some kind of a balance. It's like a new day, new start. The water still flows and everything still flows. Which is very interesting energy. I don't know how it's resonating for you up until now, but I find it interesting. Mm, let's pick up more messages. Please, Spirit, can you give us more messages for pile number three and their connection with the person that is on their mind? Six of Cups, Empress in reverse, Ace of Cups. Okay. Pile number three. Hmm. Well, I feel that there is some kind of past relation with this connection. Either some kind of I don't want to jump to conclusions quickly, but I'm feeling a bit more like soul contract, past life kind of contract, something that you might have as a karma, or something that you just owe to each other as a favor within this connection. Having the Empress in reverse, well, what I'm perceiving from this Empress is sleeping feminine energy, sleeping creativity, sleeping potential, because she's pretty much asleep. And with this Six of Cups, I feel that we are talking about some kind of soul contract, soul agreement. This fox is giving the flowers to this fox, to the other fox. And it feels like they already agree before they are reborn in this lifetime that, okay, I'm going to give you these flowers, this and that. We are going to experience this and that. So let's agree on this and let's just go with it. And here with the Ace of Cups, we have the beginning, we have the start of this. The emotions and feelings are overflowing. So definitely, I feel the presence of some kind of soul contract. Definitely, I feel that there are things that are a bit left unexpressed with this Empress in reverse. But with this Ace of Cups, I feel that things are just flowing. Things are just going with the flow somehow. Because this fox is just juggling this cup on its nose and it's making the water spin. So it seems like everything is flowing the way it's supposed to flow. And we just pick up the cards and move towards the main question, which is, are they the one? Please, Spirit, can you answer the main question? Is the person that is on the mind of the people who chose the starfish, is that person the one for them? The one they are meant to be with? We have Nine of Pentacles in an upright position, Queen of Cups in reverse, and Star card in reverse. Okay, well, the main thing that I perceived from the Nine of Pentacles is independence. Whatever is going on within this connection, it is leading towards some kind of independence and mostly financial independence actually, because we have Pentacles energy, but also being in touch with spirit guides. The message that I'm picking up is independence. To answer shortly, are they the one? Well, with the configuration of these cards, it is a bit difficult to give a definitive answer, but I cannot say yes or no. But I do feel that this person is set there in order to help you find your own independence, help you find your own way, to be able to step on your feet on your own, and to be able to just make some kind of movement and just reinstate yourself. Having the Queen of Cups in reverse, just let me take a look at this queen. Well, whenever I look at the Queen of Cups, I don't know why I feel sad energies. And having her in reverse, well, I feel that there is some kind of emotional disbalance there. And to add to this, we have the Star card in reverse as well, which is also some kind of disillusionment, some kind of hopeless situation. So I feel that this person is coming into your life in order to somehow lift you up, somehow help you to find that independence from periods of emotional disbalance and periods of being confused in general, not knowing where to go, what to do. I feel that they are there in order to guide you and help you step on your feet and continue on your journey. Okay, let's get more messages because this did not answer the question that I was asking. Well, for some of you, maybe it did, but for others, I feel that they need more confirmations. Please, Spirit, can you tell us, is the person is the person that is on the mind of pile number 3 the one for them? The one, oh, okay. The full cards. Judgment in reverse and Knight of Cups. Okay. Well, number 3 here, indeed, we have something that is unawakened, some kind of energy that is there, but it's still sleeping, and maybe it's not going to wake up. And having the full card in an upright position just above the Judgment, well, we have somebody that is just moving forward in a careless kind of way. With the Knight of Pentacles, also we have another person that is moving forward. What gets my attention is that they are with their backs to each other, these two foxes, the Fool and the Knight of Cups. I said Knight of Pentacles. But both foxes are like going in different directions. Just going to pause for a second. Apologies for the interruption. Well, what I was saying, they are facing different directions. Like they are taking different challenges. Indeed, I feel that something within this connection is unawakened. It's like either somebody here is not realizing or not seeing the things they are supposed to see, but just seeing these foxes part in ways, it leads me to the thought that maybe you and this person will take different paths. But what I feel generally, as a general feeling that just came to me, that even if you part ways with this person, I feel that friendly kind of energy of support. So I don't sense some kind of negative. I really don't sense any negative energies here. I feel that you might part ways, but in good kind of terms. Mm. And with the Knight of Cups, indeed, it's like yeah, it's like embracing a new challenge. That's the main message that I'm picking because there is a river in front of this knight, and not to mention before the fool there is a cliff that the fool can fall. So it's like both of you are embracing new challenges. Both of you are choosing some kind of a different destination, different movement. Okay, well, um, I will take one last pair of cards to make it even more like to reaffirm it even more in order to find out is this the one, and then I will ask for an advice, and then we are going to take songs in order to see how they are going to resonate. So please spirit, can you give us last messages to confirm is this person the one that is on the mind of pile number 3? 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, 10 of Swords. Okay, pile number 3. mm, I indeed feel that with this person you will have good connection, you will have good contact. As we see the Three of Pentacles, which is indicating some kind of cooperation. In this card, I see that one of the folks is looking for a place to hide. Maybe they are going to help you to find some kind of a place or something. They are just going to help you for something, or you are going to help them. I feel that there is cooperation here. With the Lover's card in reverse, well, the lovers are with the head down, so it feels that the lovers are like splitting, they are going in different direction. The lovers is card of duality as well. It symbolizes the sign Gemini, which is a bit which includes duality within itself. So I feel that things are splitting here, and to make it even more to reaffirm it even more, we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is card of ending. So I really don't sense any bad kind of energies. I do sense that there is support, there is help, there is mutual understanding, but it feels that maybe things are not being able to go deeper, or not being able to just not being able to reach that point. I feel that you had certain agreement with this person as a soul contract. And once this agreement is complete, I feel that you are both going to take on a different directions. But I feel that it will be some kind of mutual feeling, and it's not going to leave any kind of bad or negative sensation in you or in them, even though we have the Ten of Swords. But the Ten of Swords just wants to indicate about something that is leading towards ending. But even in the ending, we have a sun that is rising. So even in the ending, there is a new beginning. Depends how you see it. as I told you from the starfish, I sense positivity. So if you look at it from a positive point of view, it wants to say that there will be a new beginning. Okay, let's take advice for you, just like I did with the previous piles. Please, Spirit, what would you advise pile number 3 about their situation with the person on their minds? What would you advise pile number 3 regarding their situation with the person on their minds? Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Ten of Cups. Pile number 3. I think I told you from the very beginning that regardless of anything, you are going to be happy. Things are going to work out in the best possible way, so you don't have to worry about it. Well, this is the message that I'm perceiving here. As you can see, we got 3 cups card, which are pretty much indicating happiness. Every single one of them is indicating happiness in a different aspect of life, or just some kind of genuine happiness. With the Three of Cups, you can see that we have foxes that are lifting up cups up above. This wants to say to you just to have fun. Enjoy life the way it is. Try to have fun. Try to get the best out of it. With the Ace of Cups, Spirit wants to say to you to embrace new beginnings, to embrace, to not be afraid to just start new things and just go out there and explore and enjoy yourself. And with the Ten of Cups, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that eventually you are going to end up where you're supposed to end up and you are going to build the thing that your heart desires. Alright, well, I'm glad that we are closing the reading of these positive messages. Let's take some songs in order to see how they're going to resonate. I'll take this one because it's a bit farther. Let's see what it wants to say to you. Savage Garden, truly, madly, deeply. Okay. Okay, this is a love song. Song wants to indicate a deep connection. If I remember the lyrics, it was I wanna stand by you in the mountains. I don't remember the rest to be honest. But yeah, it just wants to indicate falling in love, being in love, wanting to spend as much time as possible with the person that you are in love with. Let's take another song. We have Adele, Rolling in the Deep. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hands and you played it to the beat. Finally, I remember the rest of the lyrics. I pulled this song with pile number 2, but I had hard time to come up with the rest of the lyrics. Well, with this song, I feel that we are talking about deep feelings, deep connections, things that are going in the deep. But the accent is we could have had it all. So it could have worked out. It could have been there, but uh, well, maybe it still can work out. But there is something there. I mean, the cards as well indicated what they wanted to. Next song, Ariana Grande featuring The Weeknd, Love Me Harder. Okay, well, if you want to get me, you gotta love me harder. As much as I remember the lyrics. So here somebody saying to the other person, you need to love me for real. You need to love me harder in order to prove that you want to be with me. It's kind of vibe I'm picking up from this song. Let's take this one that is near Snorlax. Avicii, Waiting for Love. Okay, well, this song is indicating a bit hope for the future, knowing that love is out there and knowing that it will come to you when the time is there. Okay, I feel like taking one last song to finish it up, to wrap this up. We have Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer. Okay, well, with this song, we are talking about a lot of physical attraction, a lot of sexual tension actually, because it is a song about the summer, about meeting somebody and having strong physical attraction. It's a bit like a good girl, bad guy kind of vibe. All right. Well, these were the messages for you, pal. Number three. If you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find it. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel because your subscription is really, really, really precious for me. It helps me grow and it just motivates me to create more content for all of you, for the collective. So that was it, pal number three. Thank you very much for watching. Sending you many, many blessings, and I hope everything works out in absolutely the best kind of way for you. Hope to see you again next time. Bye.